What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight! Alright, we're coming back once again to Perfect Plan. Yes, indeed, Perfect Plan Fans FEELIN YOU! Come on now! Here we go. This is a request from that guy. Yeah, this comes as a request from my drummer, Richie. Yes, indeed. Richie, I'm gonna get you back for this, I swear. Anyway, Richie wanted me to react to this song by Perfect Plan called Stay. Now, to the best of my knowledge, I have not heard this song before. You know, this does not strike a bell with me in any way, shape, or form. However, I mean, we've driven together a lot. We've driven to Vegas, we've driven to gigs, we've driven everywhere, and there's a real, I mean, Jesus, Wisconsin, yeah, remember that drive? Yeah. There's a very good chance that I may have heard this song before, and I just don't know it yet. So, as always, if I start to listen to the song, and it does resonate with me, and I go, oh, yes, I have heard this before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by Perfect Plan Topic, and the video has 18,839 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Perfect Plan, Stay. Just stay. Yeah. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Some things I know I shouldn't have, but they're just the careless words of a jealous man. Hey, little girl, can't you see through the tears in your eyes what you're doing to me? I won't share your love. Oh, don't you understand? But you still got time.
This is one of those rare instances, for me personally, where I like the verse far more than I like the chorus. Don't get me wrong, the chorus wasn't bad. I'm getting a lot more energy and drive from the verse, though, than I am from the chorus. The verse is what's hooking me. And that's unusual. I mean, usually it's the chorus or the pre-chorus. It's not usually the verse. But in this case, I'm digging the verse more than I'm digging the chorus. I got more to talk about. I got more to say, but let's keep going for right now.
Recall, well, it's just you and me with our backs to the wall. We could take on the world, 'cause our hearts were strong. Oh, hey, little girl.
guitar solo I think is coming. Let me back up a little bit. All right. Yeah, that just confirmed how I'm feeling. The verses I'm digging. I'm absolutely digging the verses. The choruses are good. I got no real gripe with the choruses. They're not hooking me like the verses are, man. The verses are strong. I'm digging the verses. I do have one complaint, and I know this is a little thing. It's a real little thing, but it's a thing nonetheless. It is kind of bugging me. The lead vocalist is doing a lot of, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, okay? Take it for what it's worth. He's doing a lot of unnecessary vibrato. Like, very unnecessary. Like, he sustains these notes, especially at the ends of phrases. He'll sustain this note, and he's adding this ridiculous amount of vibrato to it, and I don't understand why. There's really no call for it, I don't think. I don't feel it. I'm trying to imagine if he just sang it, like, straight. Like, just held the note, no vibrato, clean. I personally think it would sound better. I think it would sound stronger, especially if he came at it with, like, he went to it like in about a mezzo forte, and during the course of holding it, he dynamically increased. Like, it went from like a mezzo forte to like a mezzo fortissimo, or like, or just straight up forte. I think if you swelled like that, I think that would have been far more effective than slamming vibrato on there. I mean, that's happened a few times. This has been like 3 or 4 times where he's added a heavy vibrato, and I cannot for the life of me understand why. I don't understand why. It's not to cover up, a pitch problem, because it's a recording. You can fix that with Pro Tools. That's easy. You auto-tune it. That's not a problem. So he is intentionally putting it on there for effect. I don't know what the effect is. I don't get. I find it a little more irritating than, pleasing. I don't get it. I don't get it. But that's really my only gripe so far. Everything else sounds either really good or great. So, anyway, guitar solo time. Let's see what this guy can do. Okay. First of all, I'm thrilled they did the guitar solo over the verse pattern. Thank you. Thank you. No, that sounded really good. Good guitar solo there. I wish they had brought the guitar solo out more in the mix. I wish they had, brought him a little more forward. It sounded a little soft. From a dynamic standpoint, it sounded a little soft. It sounded a little quiet, and that's engineering. That's an engineering issue. I don't know why they kept it quiet like that. I don't know. Being a solo, it should have been brought up more, but whatever. Anyway, let's keep going here. Let's finish the song out.
Still got time to change your mind. Don't let it fall apart. Baby, set your heart. Won't you stay till the end? Don't walk away tonight. I won't give you up. I'm gonna stand here and fight. Won't you stay till the end? Forget about the
good, strong ending. Good, strong ending. That ending needed to happen. If they had done a fade on this song, I would have called weak. I would have called weakness, weak sauce. But no, that ending, sudden ending. Yeah. Yeah, that made sense. That helped quite a bit. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'll see you in the review. You'll see why I'm humming and hawing right now. You'll see. Well, there you go, folks. That was Perfect Plan with Stay. This is a request from my boy, Richie. Yeah, there you go, Richie. I hope you enjoyed that. All right. On a scale of 1 to 10, I am going to give this an 8.1. Yep, 8.1. I feel good with that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
The song was not bad. The song was actually really good. There were parts that were even great. And then there were some parts that I was not thrilled with at all. The songwriting, very simple. You know, super simple super simple chordal structure, song structure, nothing overly complex. But what they did well. And like I've always said, simple can be effective when it's done correctly. Well, this was done correctly, without question. They know they know the type of sound that they're going for. They know the type of band that they are, and they play to that style. They don't try to go off and be Slayer. They don't try to go off and be Aerosmith. You know, they're a hard rock feel band, and they know their range of how far they can go this way and how far they can go this way, and they stay conducive. So that's awesome. You need to be able to be a band that does that. You have to be able to identify who you are as a band, how you're sounding as a band, and play to it. You know, once you establish the type of band you're going to be, stick to your guns, please. Don't try to go too far outside your range, because when you do, you don't sound like yourselves anymore. So, now these guys stick to their no pun intended, they stick to their plan, and for them, their plan is perfect. So, there you go. Ha ha ha, I know. Yeah, boo me, yeah, fine. Go ahead and boo me. I know it was bad. I know it was terrible. I know. But look, it's the only way I can describe it. I love the guitar tone that this guitar player gets. I love that distortion tone that he's using. He uses it pretty much in every song that I've heard so far by them. And I love it. I absolutely love it. It's a great tone. Good, full sounding guitar tone. Bass player, I like his tone too. And I like how his approach is with his bass playing. I think I said this before. I think I might have said this on the first, what was the name of the first song? I don't remember, but I think I mentioned this in the first song. He really does a great job of sitting back in the pocket. He's not on top of the beat like a lot of bass players are. He sits back as a rock bassist. It makes me wonder if he's jazz trained, because he does a great job of sitting back on the beat and just relaxed playing. And I love that. It fits. That type of style of playing fits this song really well. I hear keyboards filling it out. That's nice. Nothing really much to say about the keyboard other than they did a great job of filling out the sound. Vocally, for the most part, very strong. I've always been very complimentary to this guy of, again, like staying within the range of the type of song that these guys play. This guy knows how to play with notes within his range without going so high up that it strains, and without going so down low that it becomes gravelly and it becomes, you know, sludge. He plays to notes and sings notes within his vocal range, and he sticks to his guns with it. And I can appreciate that. I can absolutely appreciate that. He's got a great tone, great clarity, great projection. Let's talk about that vibrato, okay? Let's talk about it. I did not like it. I didn't like it for two reasons. Three reasons, really. One, overused. And number two, used in places that it really wasn't necessary. And then when he did do it, it was overdone. The vibrato curve was so high. It was just like, I'm like, why? You know, you could have been a lot more subtle with it. You know, you could have had a much smoother curve, like a wave, rather than these dips and valleys that you had. And then there were like I said, there were times that he would do the vibrato, and I'm like, why are you doing it there? It's not necessary. I know this guy can hold a note. I know he can. And since it's a recording, and since it's Pro Tooled, you can use pitch correction. You can use auto-tune to fix any pitch variances. So why the vibrato? It doesn't make sense. You could have just held the note, and personally, in my opinion, it would have sounded better. But, you know, he saw something, he heard something, he got in his head that put the vibrato there. Why? I don't know. The only person that knows is him. So, I'd love to ask him. I would love to meet him one day and go, I'm just curious. When the songs stay, coming out of your phrases in the verses, why the vibrato there? Why? I don't get it. You know, like I said before, I think if he had just held the note and did a dynamic swell, I think it would have been far more effective. And then my other gripe was the guitar solo. It should have been louder in the mix. I don't know why it was so in the back. I mean, you heard it. It was there. But I think it should have been brought forward more in the mix. And I would love to talk to the engineer. And again, ask him, why did you do that? Now, do I blame the band for that? I kind of do. Because the band had some say in this. It's not like the band just played their parts and then the producer and the engineer came in and said, well, we're going to take everything the band said and throw it out the window. We're going to make this song, sound the way we want it to do. No. The band has a say in this. They have a say in the process. And I cannot believe for one second that the band actually sat there and on the guitar solo looked at the guitar player, and the guitar player said, that sounds good, man. Let's go with that. Are you sure you want to leave it at that level? Yep, I want to leave it that buried in the mix. I can't believe he did that, but apparently he must have said some say. So, yeah, the band is absolutely to blame for it. And that's one of the reasons why it came down to an 8.1. I mean, if you had gotten rid of the vibrato, and if you had gotten rid of that, if you had brought the guitar solo forward more in the mix, I could have seen this getting an 8.3, maybe even an 8.4, okay? Nonetheless, an 8.1, by definition, is still a great score. If you look down on my scoring chart, you'll see that. 8.0 is the bottom threshold for great. So, 8.1, it's still great. It's not that high up on the great scale, but it's still a great score. So, there you go. 8.1, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully, I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the show and you'd like to see more videos like this, feel free to join the fan base by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about. Click on that button, join the fan base to become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It'll do me a world of good, and it will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you guys do join the fan base, you will find a bell down there that you can click on. By clicking on that bell, it'll keep you up to date on everything happening with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell, and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.